That's expressive, I hope. She wasn't. She's a very pleasant girl.
The other two Marys were more trim and slim, but they weren't as nice as the big Mary.
Well, Mary put the whole family reunion that I attended up at Fort Robinson together.
Really?
Daniel's
Uh-huh.
cousins.
Her
This
husband
is-
has a.
Rebecca
The two Marys.
Link,
at
she
one
married
place,
a Taylor.
one was married
She
to the
attended
family, and the
Kansas
other
City
one
College
was the
of Bible
daughter-in-law
School.
of hers, so
And then she and her husband taught.
No, she didn't attend God. She went to God's Bible School.
Well, she might have a year, but she was down at KCCBS and was married to
The Taylor boy.
the Taylor boy, and then they went to
But
Montana
that was the family that
and
had
taught
12,
in that Bible
and it was
college.
very
I didn't know they were ever at KCCBS.
Well, they were there while I was there.
Should we put a name on this?
Rebecca Taylor.
Somebody want to do that? Because it just says his daughter.
Right.
What'd he say?
Right, Rebecca Taylor on there. I don't have a pen in my pocket.
That's all right.
No, it's not.
Oh, we want to change it?
Yes.
It doesn't have a name on it.
Well, we have it.
Oh, we didn't have. Oh, we don't have Rebecca on there, do we?
Yeah.
Oh well. We'll put it over here and do that when we get ready.
Okay.
Okay, here is Jen and Debbie Sue. Okay, this is the wedding of
She's very active, does a lot of gym work. She's 50.
this is the wedding of one of Uncle Bill's youngest children.
If she starved herself.
And so this is Uncle Bill with the dark glasses.
You know, just
And this is
but she would
I'm
get so
what was
discouraged. And I'm like,
Mr. Taylor's first name, but that's the one Rebecca married.
tiny. They're gonna look like a record.
Oh, I can't remember.
And she doesn't think about it a lot, but she wants to look healthy. She works.
And I don't see Flora in here.
Her shoulders. That's the wider hip bones. I'm like,
But this is the wedding party.
your children beautiful.
And so, and it really doesn't say who's getting married because this is Jennifer and Debbie Sue were the two youngest daughters of Uncle Bill.
Jennifer?
You know what?
Jenny. Yeah,
Genevieve.
Genevieve. Oh yeah.
Well, I had a ring gift to me.
And I don't know where that
And
is.
it was a lovely image.
Daniel, can you give us any more light on that?
My
I'll try.
They're good friends, isn't it? And then I helped the two visitors on the table. Just sorting papers when I was down visiting. She's really fat.
Who got married, huh?
I just saw her.
Well, I'm going to guess it was
Hmm.
Debbie.
She did have family, but nobody would really care about her.
Jen and Debbie Sue. That's when only the two little
But
girls were
Jennifer
left, huh?
Has a friend who's a builder. It was a very nice room. They had crafts.
Yeah,
and
maybe.
people work on
Yeah.
it. Well, I have a fireman.
Oh dear.
So, Amy was there with us one time, and she was like, "Oh."
I can't see their faces good enough to.
And I'm like,
do that.
"Hey, you all are gonna decide. I don't have a nice
I tell you what, I don't think I've ever seen a picture of Uncle Bill when he was young, but he was kind of a handsome little blade. As Uncle Bill and Aunt Flora, and this was at their 50th wedding anniversary.
Beautiful.
And then this is what they looked like at
Huh.
that time.
Mhm.
You have never.
And they were the ones with 12 children.
But I think she's hit that.
Hmm.
See, Amy is now.
Don't go
sorry.
tossing them away.
Jennifer's, no.
Are you apologizing to your computer?
No, they just turned 52, 50, and 48. Now, next year is William's 50th. So that will make Jennifer 52. So it's 51, 49, 47.
This was Uncle Bill's son, Philip. Two different school pictures. This is 54 and this is 61. And he was right at my age. He was the
Unless I get sick, is who.
child in the family. that was my
You know,
age.
so much better than being.
And he lives in the Denver area somewhere, but I don't know where.
He's like, no, I'll never fit that. I was like, get it in large. That is nothing.
So this is
Yeah, three girls.
Carol and Gil.
We're all different.
This was in Frida's in 44, so that would be before they moved to
She was always kind of pumpy though.
Michigan.
And the next
And this
girl,
is Fred and siblings, so whoever it was didn't know the names of the kids then either. But I'm going to guess that this is Carol and Gil, and this is probably Freddie,
acting long, I was kind of.
and I don't know their names.
Just that
Okay.
girl, you know,
So all three of us were, there's none of us that could have worn Jim's gloves.
isn't that interesting? We could, growing up, by teenage years, always had to save things from Bunny for me, until probably about 15.
Here's another picture of Mary
And we could swap
and
those,
Irv
which made it nice 'cause it seemed like
and
we
Sure.
swap those.
Margie
But
and
then,
Lois.
as Bunny's gotten older, she's gained some weight, but more than that, she has really shrunk a lot. And she says she hasn't. But I've lost an
Well, it
inch.
didn't seem like she was all that tall when we saw her in Denver. And
She wasn't.
was a tall lady.
You know, she's always been around 5'3", 5'4". I'd say she's probably maybe 5'2", maybe.
This is Nell, but her name was Linnell, and her husband.
A little bit more.
And this is Aunt Frida's daughter, and this is in 1944, and the picture was processed in Longmont, Colorado. This just says Aunt Frida's daughter and new husband, so you would assume that that was when they were married.
But what she said that we need to measure your foot size.
We need to ask Daniel.
And we need to
Okay.
measure your height.
Daniel,
Bones yesterday for probably 20-some years.
do you remember which one of Aunt Frida's girls lived in the Texas Panhandle?
I remember the one did,
TV
but
station.
I don't remember her name.
Here's a picture of Linnell. So we know three names. One of them was Bunny, one of them was Linnell, and one of them was Freddie.
I think Bill was the one who was in,
I guess she thought that I was gonna have.
This
just a
is
minute, just a
Nell.
minute.
No, that'd give you great
What?
bones.
This is Nell.
I know,
But I
but
cut out.
it said here Bill and Linnell, Bill and Nell, and I think he was the one that was involved in oil business, and so these parts the one in West Texas.
Okay.
Freaking too light on
Probably.
I was trying to come up with the.
When we went to, when she went to Bethany,
Oh,
But I thought I saw Rebecca in there.
can't figure that out.
well, that's almost got to be a lot of his brother, his girls and boys, hasn't it?
Uncle Bill's
Yeah.
children.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I see Lloyd,
Her, no, it always tickled me, it was.
or
I
Arnold.
always got Lloyd and Floyd mixed up.
And.
There wasn't a Floyd.
Hey, that's what.
You're sure?
Just like a little
Uh-huh.
Well,
Evelyn, the cousin we saw down in Alabama, was that Lloyd or Floyd?
that was Floyd.
There wasn't Uncle Bill's boy.
Yeah, it was.
There wasn't a Floyd.
Isn't that what Lois called
That's
it?
what Lois called it.
Yeah, I think there was, Daniel. I think
Well, I don't know.
Floyd was one of the older four,
No,
and
Uncle
Lloyd
Bill
was
had a
significantly younger.
Orvin, there
So
was
Cricket just started
Leon, Jim,
calling him
Orvin,
because they did the same thing. You
and a girl.
Your nose was
I
just
think
like
there
a
were
little
four.
rabbit.
No, there weren't.
So it was B-U-N-N-I.
We had that picture of 12 and it had 3. Let's don't worry about it.
Well, I don't know, but this was what we called him.
Are you still recording us fussing?
We drove down to
Yes, you know.
Alabama.
That's part of family.
We drove down to Alabama and saw him, and
Floyd.
Lois-
Floyd?
Uncle Bill, Uncle Floyd.
Uncle Bill didn't have a Floyd boy.
Do you want me to text, why don't you call
I
her?
never heard of it.
I was there several times.
Oh.
So we've determined that
Here's
Floyd
the
is
truck-
Leon.
Here's the truck you guys went in, isn't it?
Sweetheart,
Oh, I
can you
wouldn't
call
know.
her?
Well, I don't know that I'll remember it even if we do.
Say that again. And okay.
This is Grandpa Marshall's wheat field in 1939,
The farm
And that would be
right around here somewhere.
Talking about it.
in Monty.
Either here or up
I
at
don't
Arthur,
think there's
up at Oshkosh. I don't know which. And I didn't,
a family.
but he was pretty proud of that. And I don't know, you want to take pictures of George Marshall? There's pictures of George Marshall.
Here's with Uncle Bill and Dad. Do you have any idea who these people are? Those are baggy dresses.
Grandpa Marshall,
Yeah, I don't know any of the rest of those people.
I know it was kind of
Here's somebody you're related to on both sides.
Every time I go, it's just such a relief.
me.
This is Mary Hartman
Oh, okay.
and Mom.
Oh my goodness. Yep.
And Ken has been.
And this is
how's he married? How's he?
Right.
It's Melissa's grandma.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. On both sides, I see what we're talking about.
and this is I don't see a date on it, but this is Mom and Gloria. And that's Margie Harris, and I don't know who the other person is with their back to us.
Do you know whatever happened to that picture?
Well, I don't. That picture hung in Grandma Link's house, and Mom got it from them. I don't know what happened to it. I have that picture, but it was something I bought separately.
Oh.
The name of it is The Gleaners,
Mm-hmm.
May died.
but I had it at my office, and my office girls were so upset about it. And
Why didn't they like it?
they thought it looked like women were having to do hard work.
Well, they were.
I know, but that's the whole idea. And they thought it was a picture of black women working too hard. You know. Okay, this is the Three Musketeers.
And so this man,
This is Mom and Avis Drown.
the pastor never believed.
And who was the lady?
Because Dad,
Was married and lived in eastern Nebraska, but the three of them, I think, taught together at the little Bible school.
Mildred Bowers.
Mildred Bowers, right.
you could be so much younger.
They taught at Faith Bible School together.
So then
Faith Bible School now?
special guest.
Faith Bible School now. Mom was a matron.
Right, uh-huh.
I don't know about.
Mildred?
And Mildred was up there, and Avis. I don't know if those girls taught or not.
Well, Avis did, I know. And they lived upstairs in the house. And there wasn't any heater upstairs. And the stovepipe went straight up through the floor. And then there was a grill around the stovepipe
Uh-huh.
to let the warm air up there.
Yep.
And so there wasn't anything to keep anybody from hearing what everybody said on both floors. Okay.
And that my dad's mom
Now,
helped raise the
her
boys.
dad was the guy, I showed you a picture. He was the one that started the church in Ulrichs and Hot Springs.
What's the name?
Heard the name.
Drown,
Brother Drown.
Ted Drown.
Got a picture.
But he's also the guy that
Well,
told us that he dandled Dad on his knees when Dad was a kid.
very
Probably.
interested.
Uh-huh. Okay,
No,
go ahead. I want to ask Daniel,
He was probably
is this the Hudson that Mr. Bowers had?
in.
It was a nice car.
Yeah, I'd like you to look at it.
Blowers, B-L.
What did I say?
You said Bowers, and I think I said Bowers, and I think it was Blowers.
Okay, I don't know.
Where's the Hudson? Oh,
Well, I thought
there's
that
a
was,
Chevy and a Hudson, both there.
yeah. And this is a strange picture. And I have no idea. I think it's maybe mom and a couple people.
It's Daniel.
Is Daniel in her arms? Who's the other
No,
little guy?
that's Daniel down there. Yeah. This is Daniel, and that's David.
Will you stop referring to yourself in the third person?
What?
Stop referring to yourself in the third person.
Say, he
Say me.
wants
This
you
is
to
me.
say
Oh,
This is me. Because
oh,
it's just there's.
It confuses it.
I didn't. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, it's
I never think of it that way, but anyway. And I think this is reversed. It's supposed to be the other way around, because that's a picture of a negative, I believe.
right.
Yeah.
But that's Daniel and David and Grandma
I give
Marshall.
up. I give up. Okay.
Mom. Should I call her Mom? Here, I want to
You call her whatever you want.
These people were part of our congregation in Madrid. They were a central part of the congregation in Madrid.
Mm-hmm.
Lived in Venango, and I took my first train ride from Madrid to their place in Venango.
And what are do you know their names?
Their name is Ragland. He worked for the railroad.
So going back to
So here's a picture from here.
And
And years
we'll
ago.
get there in a minute. This picture, this old gentleman purchased the farm before
Oh.
we had it,
Mr.
Oh, okay.
Deist.
diced.
after
And they lived in the building when we came back there from Mitchell, South Dakota. I don't know their first names. And actually, that cabinet that that was at your house in Denver, that the Judy boy got. It was a cabinet that was phonograph cabinet.
Oh, okay.
It was kind of an antique. It came from those
Did
guys.
any of these
Wow.
children die with the whooping cough?
anywhere of this.
I don't think so.
And
Okay, you just said it was in
I saw
June
that.
before they had the.
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
didn't think.
And I don't think any of them died. If they did, I don't know about it.
Well, hold on, Daniel. I want that one back.
This beautiful young lady who was never married. I fell in love with my dad. Found out about his divorce and felt like she
I don't know.
was ruined.
The Harrisons, these are people from down here. We don't want to worry about that.
Okay.
It's not family.
That is fine.
She had been married.
So that's mom and it right here in the kitchen in this corner.
Truly.
Yeah, trying to figure out who the little kid is.
Well, he's a foster kid.
Okay.
Paperwork.
Have you taken pictures of these,
And when we left her.
I don't think so.
Uncle Bill and Daddy? Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I got that one.
I think. Oh yeah, these have all been taken. I'll put them over there.
I don't know who that guy is, but he was good looking one time.
Robert, who was
Yeah,
doing
okay,
this.
yeah.
I don't know what his name is. Maybe Winston.
Okay, so this was her
Winnie.
and her husband
Winnie?
Frank.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember how you always told me that W was sometimes a vowel?
To show it to Robert, and he was like, "I can't do-"
You don't.
And I'm like,
I've always told people
that he has no-
A-E-I-O-U, Y, and ever so often W.
This is the vocabulary thing.
And it's true.
She's a beautiful.
You take the word awful, A-W-F-U-L,
Just knowing
that aw is a blend, and the W serves as a vowel.
Don't bother me with English, please.
No, I know.
You're wearing me out.
Gone to Washington D.C. to marry him, but she knew by marrying him that.
That's
Mom really,
nice. It's nice. You're bright.
Mom looks so young. I love her hair.
So I said,
Wow,
Yeah.
I would not recognize her.
my dad was in the Lutheran church.
That's about the time you had that wheat field.
Is this the same
38, 1
picture,
year earlier.
No. Well,
Daniel? Are
Wait.
these two the same?
Yep,
Okay,
identical.
okay.
And he said, well, he must have gone, when did she get here? Well, she